Ringing up Jonathan Smith.
Hello, you've reached the voicemail of Jonathan Smith at DWF Law. I'm sorry I'm unable to take your call at the moment. If you'd like to leave your name and number, I will of course get back in touch with you as soon as I am able. Thank you.
Please leave your message after the tone. To re-record your message, key hash at any time.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Smith. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is message number 146. I've left you 145 previous messages from the 18th of October 2023, and today is the 11th of March 2024, and the time is around about coming to 10:30. Once again, I'm contacting you, asking you to engage with me. As a result, my brother's now been kidnapped for the last 217 days since the 8th of August. Also, you could benefit from so you and your client could benefit at the expense of me and my brother's human suffering. I note the fact that you have wrote to the courts yesterday regarding my application to have an appeal put in place, and yeah, this is just completely rigged in your favor, isn't it? You've not asked for this limited civil restraint order of December 2023. It's been entirely, you know what this means is that this is a very draconian action to have taken unilaterally under false pretenses that I'd made loads of meritless applications when there were clear failures on the part of the courts, and all my claims have been with merit. The very first one was the first appeal I put in was on the 30th of November, which was quite clearly a fraudulent undertaking where the judge had looked to place a restriction, injunctions to force my brother's capacity assessment for the benefit of Bradford Council. This is just simply ridiculous that you've taken over a year to get my brother's mental capacity carried out, and as a result of this desperate need to carry out that mental capacity for the benefit of Bradford Council, who have previously failed to achieve that in my brother's court of protection case. I mean, that's just simply ridiculous how the court of protection case could be concluded with in the absence of a capacity assessment being carried out, and in the absence of my own capacity assessment for my brother confirming he does have capacity, has been sidelined and marginalized even by the council and yourself. There's clear evidence that you and your client are working for Bradford Council rather than acting independently as autonomous agents. I've sent a further email today to yourself, which clearly highlights you and your client's collusion with Bradford Council going back over a decade, and even as recently as last month, where you're sort of come down for the gas safety inspection on the very same day that Bradford Council sent enforcement officers. You both are working with each other, you're all having meetings with each other, trying to find the best way to proceed forward, colluding, conspiring with the courts and everybody else, and making it look like on a paper exercise that you're doing everything officially and lawfully, when the reality is that there is no lawfulness when there's conspiracy and collusion. There's no true independence and openness and transparency. You're hiding behind everybody's hiding behind, doing things behind my back without consulting me, without making me aware of things. I noticed that you put an enforcement eviction notice, enforcement action without consulting me and looking to make me homeless. I mean, this is entirely rigged in your favor, and you're not getting away with anything. All you're doing is really fooling yourself and looking to fool the people that you work for. The reality is that you're evidently, your client has been colluding and conspiring, and you produced this evidence to me. This is how incompetent you are. On the 15th of September 2022, you made a data breach, gave me somebody else's records. You also gave me documents relating to your clear evidencing your own clear conspiracy to work with Bradford Council. How did you end up with a safeguarding meeting where you were not even in attendance? These are all questions that need to be answered, but obviously everything's been now railroaded to my detriment.
Time up in 10 seconds.
Everything has been railroaded to me and my brother's detriment, whilst everything is in your favor. This is clearly a contrivance, and I urge you to contact me, to engage with me directly rather than ignoring me and going.
Message has reached maximum length. Message deposited. Thank you for calling.
They're working
Goodbye.
together, colluding, conspiring to my detriment. They think they're going to get away with it.